Welcome to Toddler Time. Today we're going to learn about shooting stars. Did you know that shooting stars are actually a giant rock? Some are as big as a truck or even your house. Scientists call these space rocks meteors. These rocks fly through outer space and the Earth's gravity tugs it towards us. Luckily though, the Earth's atmosphere, which is a protective bubble that hugs our planet, bounces the rock off, making a bright streak of light. Let's read a story about the space rock who becomes the shooting star. The Stellar One by Danielle Ergo. When the universe was young, the sky was filled with planets and stars and stardust and many, many rocks. One of these rocks was a bit more special than the rest. She was unlike any that came before her. She was a kind and happy rock who always floated near a big blue planet. Sometimes when the light hit her surface, she would glow a brilliant green. At times like those, she almost didn't look like a rock at all. As the sky moved from day to day and week to week, the rock would see planets far off in the distance. She would wonder at what it would be like to go to them. Week after week and month after month, she would wander, until one day she decided to go find out. The rock had never gone anywhere before and wasn't sure how to go about it. She started to rock back and forth. Then she started to spin. Soon enough, she was flying through the sky. As she left, clouds swirled on the big blue planet, for it was sad to see her go. And when planets cry, there is a rainstorm. At first, the rock was not good at moving. She would spin too far to the right or too far to the left. Slowly, she learned how to travel whichever direction she liked, and she enjoyed exploring space. She saw a planet filled with water, with not a speck of land, then found a planet all dried up, with beaches made of sand. She swore she met a planet who looked suspiciously like her, and when she saw a planet that was, well, she wasn't sure. One planet she discovered had grown forest made of green. Another one was very shy, but not fond of being seen. She flew right by a planet that was frozen icy cold. And she saw a planet that was made of jewels and gold. She had started to notice that each planet seemed brighter than the last. They were all so different and all so pretty. It had become hard for her to decide where to go next. If each planet she visited was more beautiful than the one before it, then how could she decide which way to go next, and how she could decide where to stay? So she continued traveling, afraid to miss a single planet. Eventually, she came upon the big blue planet that she had once circled, but she found that it was not the same. It was shining in a way it never had before. It was more blue than it had ever been, and certainly more beautiful. This made her stop for a moment. "I do not know where I should go next," she said out loud. "Each direction is filled with wonderful planets, and I can't stop, knowing that the next planet will be even more beautiful if I continue on. Even my big blue planet has grown more beautiful every day in my absence." The big blue planet overheard this. "Can you not see why I am brighter?" it asked. "You are the brightest planet I had ever seen," she said. "But I do not know why you glow brighter today than you did when I left you." "You have brightened me," it said. "But I am just a rock," she replied. "You are no longer just a rock like the day you left me," said the big blue planet. "You have grown bold and bright. Now you are a shooting star, and you are the reason that I shine. And while you are worrying about which direction to go, all the planets in space are hoping that you will come their way to brighten them." And so the shooting star, who was no longer just a rock, finally understood. It did not matter where she went, the light was her own. So the rock sat there for a moment by the bright blue planet and wondered, "Should I keep traveling, or should I fly around the big blue planet and grow brighter with each day?" She thought until she knew exactly what to do. The end. For our craft today, we have attached 2 coloring pages, one for a shooting star and one for different kinds of planets. The items you need is just the printable coloring page and some colors. Thank you for joining us for Toddler Time at the Grout Museum District. If you ever get the chance to look at the night sky, be sure to look for a shooting star.